Human development is one of the most complex biological processes known to science. Today, we study it using microscopes, ultrasound imaging, molecular biology, advanced embryology. But in the 7th century, none of this existed. No medical imaging, no cellular biology, no understanding of fertilization or embryonic stages. Yet the Quran describes human development using a sequence of stages that invites reflection. In Surah Al-Mu'minun, verses 12 to 14, we read, "And certainly did we create man from an extract of clay. Then we placed him as a sperm-drop in a firm lodging. Then we made the sperm-drop into a clinging clot, and we made the clot into a lump of flesh. And we made from the lump bones, and we covered the bones with flesh. Then we developed him into another creation. So blessed is Allah, the best of creators." These verses present a sequence, a progression of development. Let's explore what they describe. An extract of clay. The Quran begins by reminding us of humanity's earthly origin. Across the text, humans are repeatedly linked to clay, dust, or earth. Rather than a biological description, this framing emphasizes a fundamental truth. Our bodies are composed of elements found in the earth itself: carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, minerals. The very building blocks of life are not foreign to this planet. The message is both physical and philosophical. Humans are deeply connected to the material world. A sperm drop in a firm lodging. The verses then shift from origin to development. A drop, often translated from the Arabic word nutfa, refers to a tiny quantity of fluid. This stage points toward the beginning of embryonic life. But the Quran adds something striking: a firm lodging, a protected environment, a place of stability and security. Modern biology describes the uterus as a protected, highly specialized environment. It nourishes, cushions, and sustains the developing embryo. Regardless of interpretive lens, the imagery highlights protection, stability, and care. A clinging clot. The Arabic word alaka carries meanings including something that clings, something attached, something suspended. Early embryonic development involves implantation, attachment to the uterine wall. But beyond biology, the imagery emphasizes dependence. At this stage, life survives through connection. A lump of flesh. The Arabic word mudga literally refers to something chewed-like. It conveys form and texture. Development is portrayed as gradual shaping, from simplicity toward structure, a process, not an instant transformation. Bones, then covered with flesh. The verses describe layering, formation, construction, a framework first, then covering. The human body is portrayed not as instantaneous, but as built, assembled, developed through stages, a process, not a moment. Then we developed him into another creation. Perhaps the most profound phrase comes at the end: another creation. Because human development is not only physical, at some point something extraordinary occurs. Consciousness, perception, awareness, a being capable of thought, emotion, memory, and choice. The passage moves from matter to life to personhood. Why this is remarkable. The striking point is not that the Quran reads like a medical textbook. It doesn't, and that's important. Instead, it presents a staged progression, a consistent developmental sequence, vivid descriptive imagery, all articulated in an era without scientific instruments, no microscopes, no embryological science, no cellular theory. The text speaks in accessible, phenomenological language, descriptions that humans across time can contemplate. An intellectually honest framing is this: the Quran is not a science manual, yet its descriptions of development are structured, sequential, and reflective of biological reality in a way that many find striking. For the believers, it deepens faith. For others, it awakens reflection. Either way, the verses direct attention towards something undeniable. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing for more thoughtful explorations of science, history, and the Quran. Thank you for watching.